Music feeds into our emotions. My name is JP Orr, and I will be this documentary's narrator. I've played piano for the past 4 years, and as I've played more and more, I realize more and more the impact it has on my emotions. One can feel distraught, one can feel overjoyed, and all one needs to do is to play or listen to music to key into their emotions. Music can speak louder than words. The saying goes, actions speak louder than words, but music speaks louder than action. It is what portrays us as humans. It is what makes us feel. Through this documentary, the viewer has just one goal. Listen to the music, listen to the voice, and figure out for yourself what this documentary makes you feel. Enjoy. Music channels into our emotions. We listen to it when we want to boost our mood and feel energized, or we use it to channel our melancholy feelings. The 3 pieces of music I just played probably took you through a roller coaster of emotions. The first song was most likely uplifting to you, the second a groovier feeling, and last a feeling of despair. Jeanette Bicknell, an independent scholar of philosophy, writes that we can easily distinguish music that sounds happy and cheerful from music that sounds sad. To further explain this, a group of Dartmouth researchers conducted an experiment to explore the connection between music, movement, and emotion. They came up with a computer program that could both generate simple piano melodies and represent movement, an animated bouncing ball. The program was designed so that certain musical features corresponded with specific movements of the ball. Musical consonance or smoothness was represented by the evenness or spikiness of the ball's surface. Users could move a slider to compose music or to animate the bouncing ball. Next, the researchers recruited 50 college students to play with the program. Half of the students were given the music version and half were given the movement version. Each student was asked to use the program to express 5 different emotions: angry, happy, sad, scared, and peaceful. The results strongly suggest the presence of a common structure in emotionally expressive music and movements. The researchers then conducted the experiment in a small village in Cambodia, a place where music is very different than that of Western culture. The results were very similar, proving a pattern. They provide evidence both that the dynamic features of emotional expression may be culturally similar, and that emotional expressions have similarities in music and movement. Getting a sense of emotion from music seems to be a very universal relationship. To go more in depth, I will play clips of both uplifting and somber music. Tears in Heaven was ranked the saddest song ever by Rolling Stone magazine. It is by Eric Clapton and was written after the death of his 4-year-old son, Connor. Connor fell through a window off the 53rd floor of the New York City apartment, landing on an adjacent 4-story building, dying instantly. Clapton took a 9-month break after this tragedy, and when he returned, his music was far more reflective and soft, reflecting his emotion. Tears in Heaven was Clapton's way of pouring his grief into Connor's loss and transforming it into music. This is what music allows us to do. It feeds into our emotions and inspires our emotions, and lets us say what can't be said from our voice. The circle of fifths is a musical element. It contains 24 chords. Each major has a relative minor, and this is the center of tonality and emotions. My music teacher, Charles Steyer, told me if you took all the emotions from the circle of fifths, if you took all of your emotions from the 24 chords that can be played in the circle of fifths, and you decided to write a story, no emotion would be left out of that story. This last component of the documentary will be for you, the viewer, to see for yourself what kind of emotion music gives you. I will play 7 different chords from the circle of fifths. Your only job, all that was needed in this song was inspiration, and or write down the song keyed into emotions of upbeat and positive groove. This activity is very simple. Will only be for you. Is a prime example, and the results, if you wish to share, will be shockingly into what we really feel. Classmates. I will play the video twice. The first is for you to listen and record. The second will be to compare your answers with mine. No answer is wrong. We all feel different emotions. Enjoy. Confident, shrieking, peaceful, heavenly, dark, hell, frightened, peaceful and joyful. This concludes the documentary. Hopefully as a viewer you learned more about music and you learned more about your emotions. Remember to keep listening to music, and whenever you play or listen, make sure you're aware of your emotions, for they are the most important things of your body. Thank you.